Real quick last story before we take a break. Tea Party-backed Florida Republican Senator Marco Rubio says he's not sure if people will ever know if the earth was created by God in 7 days because, quote, it's one of the great mysteries. This is something he said in the upcoming issue of GQ magazine. And he was asked, how old do you think the earth is? And Rubio said, I'm not a scientist, man. I can tell you what recorded history says. I can tell you what the Bible says. But I think that's a dispute among theologians. And I think it has nothing to do with the gross domestic product or economic growth of the United States. I'm not a scientist. I don't think I'm qualified to answer a question like that. Whether the earth was created in 7 days or 7 eras, I'm not sure we'll ever be able to answer it. It's one of the great mysteries. This is so funny on so many levels. Number one, it's funny because he does actually provide a disclaimer for having no idea what he's talking about. He says, I'm not a scientist. That right there should tell us we really shouldn't be listening to what he says.
About this topic?
About this topic, exactly.
Right.
And then he thinks that there are multiple theories. Clearly, he's not a scientist since he has no idea what the difference is between a theory and a belief.
Right. I mean, he doesn't know if this fictional story that was written by men, a couple thousand years ago, is how the earth was created,
right.
or if hundreds of years of scientific data might give a better explanation. He doesn't know.
Let me propose a counter idea, just to throw it out there. Marco Rubio does really have a different opinion, a more reasonable opinion about the age of the earth and when it was created. But he needs to sprinkle in this religiously tainted stuff to have a shot at being president or vice president in the future. What do you think?
You think he's just kind of planting the seed, playing the political game?
Maybe. What do you think, Natan?
I wish I could give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's smarter than this, but there are a number of Tea Party and Tea Party-esque Republicans in Congress and the Senate that seem to actually believe this nonsense. So I don't know if I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. In other news, though, Marco Rubio said he doesn't know how an internal combustion engine works, but he thinks God has something to do with it.
Yeah, it's hard to explain that,
Did he
too.
really say that?
No.
Okay. Wouldn't surprise me. We've had some doozies with Rubio.
All right, let's take a break. Facebook.com/David Pakman Show. We're only like 200 likes away from 10,000 Facebook likes. Please get on and give us a like. Facebook.com/David Pakman Show. We'll take a break. We'll talk to Andrew Napier. He's got a fascinating movie coming up next. Stay tuned.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.